Hello, everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean. Please welcome my very special guests, Gerald from TarotStache and Deb H, Purple Elephant Deb H. Oh, look, he has the signs. I love that. Deb H, Purple Elephant Deb H. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Oh.
Thanks for being here.
That's me.
Oh,
Okay.
that's you.
I'm muted. Sorry. This is my first time ever doing a live, Jean.
It happens to the best of us. I honestly just turned off mine and it was still on. So, hey Deb, how are you? How are you doing today? What's going on in the Texas area?
I'm doing well. There are some storms coming in, so hopefully they won't interfere. Very often, if I just ask for protection, they will split up and go around. So hopefully that will happen today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Do you do that a lot, Deb?
Ask for protection all the time.
Oh, well, do you change weather and the weather?
I can do a lot of things, but I'm not so sure I can change the weather.
Wow, there are so many people here. Look at this.
I know they all just popped in all at the same time. Yes, I have
It is.
Gerald and Deb. I have both of your at symbols. You know how you do at, and I put that in my community tab, and I have both of Gerald's channel and Deb H's channel for everybody to go over and to subscribe and share the love. I wanted to say hello to Craig Dixon. He was the first one in. Hi, Craig Dixon. Nice to see you.
Hi, Craig.
Aw. And Hypnicity is here. Hello,
Hi, Craig.
Hypnicity. And Akila B. Hi, Akila. How are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for being here.
Hello.
Sherry Luke, Nivra, Mom of Two Dogs is here. Love that. Mom of Two Dogs. Love that. You know, I'll tell you later. Esther G is here. Hi, Esther G. Nice to see you. Mirella is here. And Ruth Bryant. Hi, Ruth. Nice to see you. Michelle Dyer is here. And Starfish. Wow. Hi, Starfish. Oh, she says, I can change the weather.
Don't mess with Starfish. Mm-hmm.
No.
And it's sort of like you can see it raining on the other side of the street, but for you, it kind of waits till you get in your car to rain.
Yes.
That kind of thing, yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very nice. So, Gerald, you and Deb and Angela had a very interesting show the other day. It's called Woo Woo Witchery Coffee Club and Coffee Club.
Yep. And it happened because Deb and Angela and I were on my channel and we were just chatting and there was a nice connection and we were bouncing ideas off of each other and, oh, I don't know about that. What does that mean? It was a really healthy conversation. And somebody in chat said, yes, do this again and call it the Woo Woo Witchery and Coffee Club.
Oh, okay.
So best chatters ever.
Yeah.
So I said, yes, let's do it. And we did it. And we have 2 more planned for June. And so they have given me permission to host. And it's great. And it's just that nice opportunity to have and jump in, Deb. It's just, we all have a different perspective on things. And so when somebody asks a question about how do I do cord cutting, which is a way of releasing energy, I have a way of doing it. Deb has a way of doing it. Angela has a way of doing it. And then people in the chat have a way of doing it. And it's a really informative situation.
I thought that was very well done, and the chat is just amazing. And they reveal how educated and how experienced and how magical they all are. And we know that all of us are, the chat here has a higher vibration, or their awareness, their self-awareness and their spiritual awareness is elevated, or else they wouldn't be here. But it's
Yeah.
really amazing when you start hearing about their experiences.
Yes. And I so love it, because when I have a question or something I don't know about, invariably there's 2 or 3 different options that are shared in the chat. It's really wonderful. It's like, yeah, this is what I like. This is fun. And they're not, I mean, and they're affirming things. They're higher vibration. So it's
Yep, they're not competitive, they're just collaborative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Well said.
Very nice.
Well said.
Well, thanks for sharing that with us. And let me see. I have Ruth would like. Oops, I'm sorry, Ruth. Let me see. I have Ruth. Ruth would like to know where are you located in Texas? I think
I'm in a satellite suburb called Mesquite that is adjacent to Dallas.
okay. Because Ruth is in Texas as well. I'm not sure where, but she'll let us know if that's close to her. And we have pure visionary psychic medium Terry Lee in the house.
Hi,
Thanks
Terry.
for being here. If anybody hasn't gone over to subscribe for Pure Visionary Psychic Medium, please do so. And are you a moderator? Let me see. Sorry, guys. Let me see. Yeah, you're a moderator. Terry, you can pop your link right in there. We often go round robin on different people's channels, so it's really a good thing to do. A good thing to do. Yeah.
I had Terry on my channel a while back, and that was great. It was great.
So Ruth wanted to let you know you're about 3 hours from her. So Ruth, let her know if the storm is going to be bad. No.
Texas is a very big state, and it's
Yes.
you can go 500 miles and still be in Texas. So it's
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. It just is.
I think it is. I think I've been to Dallas. Uh, it was really magical, and it was eye opening. It's like a different type of a terrain. You could see for miles. You can look out. Well, when I looked out my hotel window, it felt like I could see for like 100 miles. Here in Pennsylvania, Maryland, you have like hills and valleys and trees and stuff all over, and you can't see that far. But it was like forever. It was really neat to see those plains.
You must have been in the panhandle. Texas has almost every terrain. We've got plains, desert, swamp, which Ruth, I think, lives near the swamp, and hill country, and then you can go to the Gulf, so we have a beach. So we have almost everything here.
And you have football. Football is like synonymous with Texas.
But
And
football is a religion here.
yes, that's
Yes,
like in Wisconsin, correct?
yes. I believe it's a religion there too.
It's and college football here in Ohio, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yes.
wow.
So, and I don't follow. The only sports that I would follow were baseball, but that's back in the day when there was the big red machine, Cincinnati Reds. But it's all right. I always joke and say football is the one with the Stewie shaped head ball.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yes, Dewey.
yeah.
And I'm
That's
going to
funny.
hold you to that, Terry. She said we should do it again. I'm like, yes, let's do it.
Yes, yes, Terry, that would be wonderful. And yeah, I think it's really beautiful. I enjoyed my time in Dallas, and I had this was back in my 20s. I went there for business, one of my jobs, and for business you do your business like a trade show during the day, and then at night you can just hang out in the town or whatever. And I had something called a mind eraser, and I think they only sell them in Dallas, Texas, because I don't remember anything after I drank the mind eraser. But if
Wow.
anybody ever offers you a mind eraser, don't take it. But
Don't take
this was
Say
like
no.
40 years ago at least. Like they don't do that anymore.
They probably don't as a rule because, regulations and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It was, but I didn't forget the name of it because and then the next day when I had to finish the trade show was not fun.
I'll bet.
Well, and back in those days, like back when I was in college, we didn't have cell phones. And so for that, I'm extremely grateful because there is no proof that of what I was doing as a college student before I met my first long-term companion. So, but
Yep. Yep.
So my time was in the 70s, and I don't even remember half of the 70s. So that was,
It was a different world for sure. It was
it
a
was.
different world. Well, let's go ahead. It looks like we have a lot of questions here. Oh yeah, they're called Mickeys. Yeah, they're
Yes.
called.
oh yeah,
Um, I don't know. I don't know if it was intended to be a Mickey. I think I know the term slip a Mickey or something. What are they?
Yeah.
Like and subscribe. It's free, everybody.
yes. As Ron says, it's free.
I love when you say what as Ron says. That's funny.
It's so good.
So Craig said the beer Shiner Bock is a favorite in Dallas. It's because it's bottled in Shiner, Texas, and it's a local beer, and everybody knows about it. And it's often the first beer people get when they're first trying. Yes, when they're
It's the first alcohol that someone might partake. And by the way,
yes,
for entertainment purposes only.
it is.
Make
Yeah.
decisions based on anything we say. Seek professional assistance. Really, you be responsible.
I want to get that card too. Do you sell those cards, those recommendation cards? You should put together a deck with all your advice and all your soapbox so we
And
can
your
hold up
hashtag.
soapbox and we can, yeah, your hashtags and just make a deck of cards out of it. It would be a sellout.
There you go. Well, I do have a funny oracle deck that I need to make from a silly casual that Deb, Richie, Longman Tarot, and Jamie, Wandering Mountain Bardic Path, and we were having a live, and somebody asked, well, if you could add a tarot deck to an extra card to a tarot deck, what would it be? And we had probably 45 minutes of comments, and so
At least.
And I'm like going, all right, I've got blank cards, I just need to sit down and do it.
Yes.
It's great.
And then you can take whatever card you need and slip it into the regular deck.
Exactly. or I'm just going to use it as the crazy deck.
Oh.
And that's going to be the homemade oracle. So
well, it is Friday night, everybody. So it is a crazy, wild Friday night. But thank you very much for all your patience and everybody for being here. I think it's time that we go ahead and get started. So I see Morella. Is Morella still here? And it's important when I choose your questions that you just help us out by helping the validation by saying yes, no, I understand that, or that doesn't sound like him, that makes sense, it doesn't make sense, whatever we might say. It's really helpful for you to be engaged during the reading, because when your loved ones or when we're tuning in and we're trying to receive a message and we see somebody with like red hair and always wore what are they called? Pedal pushers. If you say yes, then that energy comes in closer. Believe it or not, you are part of the whole reading. It really is true. Really is important. So Marilla says, can I get a message from my husband? He passed away last June. What is your husband's first name, Marilla? And we're so very sorry for your loss.
Yeah. It's so hard.
She said she's here, but just give us your husband's first name. That would be great. We're sorry you're not feeling well, Barbara Davis. All the best. Reno is his name. Is that how you pronounce it, Reno?
Reno or Rhino?
I just got the same. I got the silly thing. Doesn't matter what you call him, so long as it's not late for dinner. You know.
Well, I'm looking at it like a Dino. Like a Dino would be a Reno.
Yeah, Reno.
And her last name is Ritchie, so I'm just thinking Reno.
Yes, like Reno.
Reno, yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Marilla. Now this one take me a minute. If you guys want to jump in whenever you're ready, it's going to take me a minute.
Okay. I think the message for him from him right now is this is the Hermit, and this is the card of isolation, reflection, or inner contemplation and rest, and he's doing that right now. He's getting that rest period because this is different for him as well as it is for you. He is saying there's the idea of is some of the pain that he was going through is done and it's okay, and he's glad about that. I don't know how he died. He's not letting me know that, but it's okay. He's transforming that. And it feels like he's been trying to whisper in your ear a lot. This is the Queen of Wands. He's trying to whisper in your ear a lot, sort of these, I don't know if they're flirtatious things that he would say or words of encouragement. He's trying to, he is whispering to you, and be open to hearing it. Because he is hanging around, and he's trying to communicate. So yes. Oh, many dreams. There you go. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
So the message I'm getting, were you finished, Gerald? I'm sorry.
Yes.
The message I'm getting is very similar to Gerald's. I get first the Page of Pentacles, that he is supporting you and putting things in your bag for you to use, the things that you need to cope with the situation, but also to go on and to pick up and make your life without him. That he knows this is the Nine of Wands. It's been a burden, and you have done some hard work getting to this place. But he wants you to know you're the magician. You have all the light that you need to go forward. You have all of those tools that the magician has to understand what's happened, how to go about picking up and moving forward. And that's what he's telling you. That's his main message, is that as you go forward, he's going to be with you. But the main thing is to go forward and to move on to those smoother waters. You can do it. He knows you can do it, and he's right there supporting you.
Yeah.
She said he died suddenly at home, and I have 2 daughters. Thank you, Deb. Yeah. And she also said, yes, Gerald, many dreams. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That's okay with the typo. We can read around it. Don't worry about it, Marilla.
We typo.
Yeah. Yeah. So what I got was that he had a very big heart and he just wants to send you love, and he sends you love all in capital letters, LOVE in capital letters, like a neon sign, love, love, love. That's what it's all about. And he's just sending you love and wants to express his love. And he has a very big heart. He says he doesn't want you to worry about him. He doesn't want you to worry. He says that it's important for you to progress and move on with your life and enjoy your life. He says he is right beside you. He is always right beside you, and he is still in your energy. He will be with you until your day comes, and he will greet you when your day is here. Um, he doesn't want you to work. Oh, what is that?
It's a radical abundance card, and you said the word energy, and that I had already picked that card out. So absolutely, he's there.
Yeah, yeah, he does understand that what an abrupt and shocking trauma, not just a loss, but a trauma as well, so that you're going through. But he just wants to make sure that you remember to enjoy your life. He doesn't want you to continue down this, like, if you're sad, be sad for, just try and compartmentalize it. Don't have that focus throughout your entire day. Make sure you do something that is fun for you, that lifts you up, and it's okay to have fun. It's okay to feel good. It's okay to laugh. He wants you to be everything that you can be here in this world. So he's really supporting you. What a nice man. What a
Yes.
nice man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you very much for your question, uh, Morella. Okay, so let's see. I have Mom of Two Dogs. Mom of Two Dogs wants to know, may I get a message from Spirit? So, Mom of Two Dogs, do you have, oh, you're very welcome, Marilla. Thank you for the beautiful messages. You made my day. You're welcome. Um, Hi, Teresa. Oh, I love it when I see, Gerald, did I see you in here?
You did. I believe it or not, I was reminding people to give you a thumbs up, a like, and I saw Ms. Taro D, Linda Day Gonzalez. I mean, there's so many wonderful people who are watching. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. It's hard to drive and chat at the same time.
I get
It
it.
is.
Get it.
And hi, Veronica. I see you. Yeah, I did. Okay, Mom of Two Dogs. Is there any particular area, or let's just go in for a general for a mom of two dogs? And why don't we just keep the same rotation if you're called to?
Okay.
Cool. Mom of two dogs. Have things suddenly become unwieldy and you have been flipped upside down? We have the hanged man, oftentimes where it's forcing you to have a different perspective on things, which isn't a bad thing. Oftentimes, the most intelligent people, when they get new information, can adjust the way they were thinking about things. It really does feel like Spirit is telling you, get ready. You're going to level up pretty quickly here soon. And this is the Eight of Wands. So it's a very fast movement. And one of the great things about that, Spirit is wanting you to know, Mom of Two Dogs, is, oh, interesting, two dogs. This is the Two of Wands. And when I see the Two of Wands, I think this is, you have more power and you are starting to realize it and you're believing it. So that comes with all sorts of great opportunity and responsibility. So I think it's been doubting myself at work, just entered a new field. Well, yeah, new field, completely new. You're having to learn really, really quickly. You're going to get a handle on it. And in fact, what you bring with you is actually going to help you be more valuable to what you're doing. So I'm done, Deb. You're up.
Mom with 2 dogs. The first card I got is the Star Ancestor, which is to follow the voice of your soul. So, whatever your instinct, your intuition is about this new adventure, do that, follow it. You know, be the hunter, seek out everything you love about this job, everything that isn't that great. Seek it out, figure it out. You are in the driver's seat. You can do it. The great teacher says, learn from your experiences. You have, and use all your experience in this new endeavor. The stargazer on the bottom of the deck says, set your sights higher. So whatever this job is, if it doesn't seem fulfilling, look higher. Set your sights higher. Do this job and do it well, and you will move right up the ladder.
Yep.
Wow. So, mom of 2 dogs, when Deb was saying, or you were saying, that you were flying by the seat of your pants, that's what it feels like when spirit is guiding us. Like, we don't know how we're doing it, but we're getting through, and we're getting through just in the nick of time. That's how we feel when spirit is guiding us. That's how we feel when we're being guided and supported. And so I also got that you were seeing signs and synchronicities around you, and to listen for those synchronicities, listen for those signs, listen for the direction. But it sounds like you are already in tune to your spirit guides and your awareness around you. If you've gotten this far with as far as you've come with the challenges that you've been facing. And that's what we need to do. We need to just let go of all the control and just keep moving forward and allow spirit to guide us. And that's what I was getting. So I hope that is helpful for you. Thank you for your question, Mom of 2 dogs.
Yeah.
So, and Ms. Tarot D said this is her favorite deck, this Oracle deck. So, that's
which one is it again?
It's the Angels and Ancestors by Kyle.
Oh, yeah, I have that one too. I really like that one.
I don't have that one, but know your limits and purchase responsibly, everybody.
Okay. So thank you very much, Mom of 2 dogs. And Lady Silver would like to get a message from her dad, Leo. And then after that, I'm going to, I have Ruth Bryant. So just stand by. So Lady Silver, I think I just saw her recently. Yep. So her message from her dad, Leo.
This is odd, but Lady Silver, I have a bit of a headache right now. It sort of just showed up. So I don't know what's going on with your dad. Perhaps he's suggesting that you're overthinking things. And I have the Magician. And one of the things about this Magician is there's a lot of candles on the hat, which suggests a lot of being in your head and thinking about things. And it may be time to cut some things out, cut some things that you're thinking about. You're overthinking about. So he's suggesting that a nice balance could be to, this is the 9 of Cups, which is the card of enjoying where you are, enjoying the treasures that you have. So I think your father is saying, okay, just why don't you unplug, turn off the TV, put down your phone, and enjoy where you are, because there's a need for you to have some time by yourself so you can figure out the way you think and the way you are feeling and what's going on with your body. So that's what I have. Oh, she likes lots of candles, Lady Silver.
Lady Silver. The first card that I got is the Devil card. So what I'm taking from that is that I keep hearing it's a trap. So be aware that something is trying to entrap you. And this is a warning. It's not a terrible card. It's a warning. Whatever it is, it's very pretty and it's very enticing. But you need to get out of your head about it. Don't let it encircle you in swords. This figure can step right out of those swords and take that blindfold off and look at whatever that trap is. Don't let the thinking about it overtake everything, because you have a beautiful gift. You've been given this opportunity to step forward and have everything that you always wanted. He wants you to know that you are in a position to have everything. That happy family card there, the 10 of Cups, is within your reach. Just step up and take it.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you. So I was picking up a slender gentleman, Lady Silver, and he was a very kind gentleman, but he was very interested. He was very inquisitive and very always wanted to learn knowledge, always wanted to find out more information. He was not fascinated. He was absorbed in the newspaper and all of the information and the things that he was able to find out in that newspaper was very I don't know, just very it 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 stimulated something inside of him, stimulated a lot of thought inside of him. And what he's saying, what his recommendation, what his suggestion is for you is that you might consider being a little more creative in the sense of keeping yourself busy, whether it's painting, whether it's clay work, whether it's, flower arranging or something. Just keep yourself busy, keep your hands busy. And when you're creative, it allows the things that are in your mind to work out. It's very therapeutic and it's very just healing for you in a way. And it's almost like whatever you're creating is talking back to you, is healing you as you're being creative. It's very supportive. So Lady Silver says, sounds like my dad when he was young, he used to read a lot of newspapers. Well, that's what he was showing me. And he really got engaged in it. It was really stimulating to his intellect. And he says, you have this. He says, but you're maybe stuck on something that you're either worried about or something that had happened, and you're reviewing it. And he says, be creative, take it outside of you and get it out of your mind and create something in front of you, whether you use pen, paper, I don't know, whatever medium you'd like to do.
And it would feed your soul. That's what I'm hearing too. It will feed your soul.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, very much. And it's I think one of the things that Leo did is he read stuff and then he did things, and it was the way that he allowed his mind, not his brain, his mind, to chew on what was being read about, and then he was able to apply it. And that's the wisdom about knowledge. It's knowing when to apply it.
Wow.
Don't know where that.
Write that one down. The wisdom about knowledge is when to know to apply it. Where is that a quote from?
Me.
I think
actually.
it's Rumi or somebody.
Okay, but yeah, there's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. So, knowledge is knowing things, wisdom is knowing when to apply it.
Wow.
But
interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're very welcome. She says, thank you so much. I really felt my dad. Yeah. He's always with you. He's always with you, and you can call him in, but you have to quiet down that mind and release all the worry and open up to that information. Okay, so I said that Ruth would be next, and after Ruth, I have Sherry. There's two Sherrys. I think Sherry L is going to be next. Sherry L, just let us know that you're still here. And Ruth wants a message from her mother-in-law Wilma.
And just so that everybody remembers, we're doing these in random order.
Thanks, Gerald.
You're welcome. Trying to help.
It does. It does.
Nobody shut up. Good luck.
And it's I think Andrea said, Jean, your background is really nice with your shirt. And it was really very random. I just put this background on and realized that it matched my shirt.
It's perfect. And Ruth is here.
Yes. I don't know if Sherry L is here. Sherry L will be next if she's here.
Mother-in-law Wilma. I like that name, Wilma. It feels like it fit her too.
If not, we're going to go with Veronica. So Sherry L, let us know you're here. If not, we'll go with Veronica. And there's only one Veronica. So Ruth, mother-in-law Wilma.
Okay. So I got the 6 of Pentacles, which is a card about sharing. And I have a feeling that Wilma sort of reminds me of my mother and my grandmother, and that's a good thing. They could feed an army with like a pound of hamburger and their creativity. So I think the message from also is that this is the star, and the star, when it shows up, always reminds me of universal blessings. You're being cared for. You're being watched for all of the right reasons. You're shiny. And it's like Wilma is the leader of a lot of people who are cheering you on, because then I got the Sun, which is a beautiful and a successful card of enlightenment. And I mean, come on, we have the Star and then the Sun. Those are great, great cards. And if you're taking any traveling, Ruth Bryant, Wilma is going to hang on with you. She's okay. She's saying you might want to go on a little bit of a day trip or on an overnighter. Is that what you got, Jean? Okay. Yeah. She could feed everyone. Yeah. Yeah. And I think there's a sense of adventure that she wasn't able to do while she was alive, and she's going, do it, just do it, don't wait, do it, have some fun. Yeah.
So Ruth, the first card that I got is the Grumpy Red Fairy. So Wilma is telling you to be yourself, even if it's the Grumpy Red Fairy. Whatever it is that makes you, do that, because the Storm Angel is at hand. The Storm Angel is a collision of belief, style, attitudes, and energies, but you can handle it. So whatever is coming at you right now, it feels like it's a whirlwind. The Mildew Fairy tells you it's time to clean up. So clean out all of that stuff that does not serve you. Because if you don't, you'll end up like the Violet Duchess, just bored and stifled and stuck in one place. No, don't do that. Be that grumpy red fairy. Do what makes you happy. And like Gerald said, she is going to be with you every step of the way.
Yep. She'll be cheering you along. She'll be actually, she'll probably be the one to tell you to turn right instead of left, because that's going to be more fun. Doesn't mean it's easier, but
no.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, thank you. So, Ruth, what I was picking up from Wilma is very similar to what Deb was getting. She said, you're doing the best that you can. And with the circumstances and the time that you're in, she's saying, let go of all of the, what would you call that? The not the presentation, but what it looks like to other people. Don't worry about what it might look like to somebody else. Don't worry about the presentation that it appears to be. You just worry about you. You don't worry about what anybody else might think or what anybody else expects. You're doing the best that you can, and you are doing a beautiful job. She wants you to make sure that you slow down and appreciate what you have on your plate, and to do what you need to do. She's saying, don't compare yourself to her, because she was such a massive force of, it almost had like 8 hands kind of woman. And she's saying that was a different day and age. She's saying now, with what you have on your plate, she said it's very important for you to nurture yourself, for you to slow down and just sit in the space that you're in, and love that space that you're sitting in. Love yourself and where you are, and just let go of any nonsense. She says, let go of any nonsense. I don't know if she used that word, because I don't usually use that, but she said, don't pay attention to the nonsense. You're worrying about things that you hear or what others may think. And she said, don't worry about that nonsense. And she wants you to speak kindly to yourself. It's really important for you to speak kindly to yourself and to sit where you are. And it's okay. Whatever it is, it's okay. She just has this real kind of calming, relaxing, and letting go kind of feeling about her. But what a beautiful message from Wilma. So, thank you, Ruth. She says, thank you so much. She was a wonderful lady. My husband's siblings, his siblings don't like you. Well, that's what she's saying. Don't let go of that nonsense. That's
All that
nonsense.
chaos coming at you. Don't listen to it.
It's
she
none of
likes you.
Yeah, she does.
I mean,
she does. Mhm.
She does, and that's, you know her, and that's good. So
Yeah.
that's fun. Wow.
Yeah, really nice, Ruth. Thank you so much for being here and for asking your question. We know we love you, and Ruth has been here early on. Early on, she came in. So Sherry Luke is here, and Sherry's next. And after Sherry is Veronica. So Veronica, if you're still here, just let me know and say hi. If somebody sees Veronica, let me know, because sometimes I miss them and they're like, oh, Sherry's here. I don't see Veronica either. I don't know what happens. I know sometimes they get phone calls or whatever.
You're welcome.
Okay, Veronica's here. So Veronica's next. So Sherry Luke said, I'd love to hear from my cousin Rhonda. Esteves. How would you say? Estevez. There you go.
Or Estevez.
Rhonda for Sherry.
Oh, she's pushy. I mean, sorry, that was my outline. Rhonda was a bit of a dreamer, and sometimes she would dream more than take action. She was always the ideas person. I don't know if is that true, Sherry? She felt very much like the ideas person. Yeah, and you'd invite her to that brainstorming party because she was good at it. I think it's also one of the things about the thought process that she have is she can overthink, and she thought a lot more than she thinks a lot more. She may be an ideas person, and she also she overthought about things. It just wasn't a one and done. It was always going on in her mind. So you could you could talk to her, and she would bring it back up 2 years later like nothing ever changed. um this is the lovers card, and one of the great things about this card, Sherry, with the lovers is this is the card of this is the companionship and the partnership and the knowing the right choices to make, and the right it's not necessarily romantic, it's just the people who help open your heart and support you. And it feels like very much this is, I mean, because when I was shuffling the cards and I said, oh, she's pushy, this was the card that popped out when I said that. And she is an artist. Okay, there you go. So that makes a lot of sense. So she's okay, I'm supposed to stop talking. Deb, you're up.
Okay. She had a lot to say to me. So the first card was 2 cards that came out, was the Spirit Fox, which is trust your talents in changing times, and the Warrior, to stand up and be brave. So the first message is to be brave about trusting your talents and knowing that what your intuition is, that's the right thing for you. And then I had 2 more cards pop out. The Animal Guardian, to trust your instincts, and the Sage, to be devoted and committed. So it's much the same thing, to know that your intuition is right, and to be steadfast in knowing that your commitment to doing what you know is right is your path, and you will be lit up. You will know which way to go. It's time to shed your old skin. The snake says, shed your old skin. So if something's not working for you, let it go. You don't need to have that. And then finally, on the bottom of the deck, I got the Knight, which is to be brave and honorable. So this all fits together. It's like a puzzle, and all those pieces go together, and she's telling you that you got the right stuff. Get up there and do it.
Very nice. Very nice. That was beautiful, Deb. Oof. I know she had, I wrote a paragraph here because I'm doing a little bit of, I guess, automatic writing while you guys are doing your readings. And so, Sherry, Rhonda says she has a lot to say. She had a lot of words in her life. She had a lot of words in her energy. She wanted to convey every minute that she was thinking, feeling, or sensing at all times. With this said, she said she's doing well, and that she sees her life and knows what was really happening. So I think that you know what that means. I don't know what that means. She said she sees her life and knows what was really happening. So I'm not sure if I'm just not sure. I don't want to speculate because I'm not getting anything on that, but maybe I think you might understand it. She wants you to know there are no wrong choices. And she said the only thing that she asks is that you follow your heart. And she says, trust your gut and don't listen to any manipulative information. Like, really just listen to your own heart and follow what's true for you. And don't worry about the information that's going on around you. So I'm not sure if what she say. No. Oh, she says yes. Okay. So that was her message, to follow your heart and trust your gut and don't listen to any nonsense. I'm going to go back and use Wilma's the word. Don't listen to any nonsense.
There you go.
Yes, Craig. I'm trying to. Yes, I did. Craig's like, did you see my question? Did you see my question? But thank you very much, Sherry, and all the best to you. And Rhonda was very interesting. Is very interesting, and she is there for you if you need
Yes,
guidance. Hmm.
yes.
Hmm. Okay, thank you very much. So, let me see. So after Veronica, I have Jennifer Weniker. So Jennifer, if you could just let us know that you're still here, and we have Veronica next. Um, hi, nice to see you guys, everybody. Let me just see. I did see your question, Craig, but I don't know what happened to it. I would love a message from Spirit if you're drawn. Okay, nice. Veronica Orlando. So what I'm going to do is just tune into your energy, like in a psychic reading.
Mm-hmm. I was told to switch cards.
Do you want me to go? I'm ready.
Go ahead then. Yeah.
Veronica, you're in your head a little bit. The Eight of Swords. Um, you feel a little overwhelmed at the moment, but you got this because this figure can step out of those swords at any time and take that blindfold off and look head on at what's coming. It feels like it's coming in hot, it's fast, and it's overwhelming. But you are the Queen of Cups. You got this. You can do it. You don't need to worry about the fallout. You sit up on that throne. Take charge of all of that emotional stuff that's flying at you. And with the Knight of Wands, that's an action card. You go forward. You know what needs to be done and you can do it. Get out there and handle it because these things that are coming at you, they're either not real or not important. Let them go and take charge and step into your own power. You can do this.
So I have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands, as you see, his hands are out balancing things. So the King of Wands has a lot of energy, and is able to balance things. The struggle is doing it too long without taking time to rest and relax. Because the last card I got is the Four of Cups, which is the card of okay, you need to slow down a little bit, and because you may be missing the opportunities that are being handed to you. This is trust your intuition with this. And what's interesting is for those of I'm visual. I see the king here holding out, and it looks like this lobster is doing the same thing. And isn't that interesting? Because the King of Wands has the ability to trust the intuition, but really it's important that you need to get a good night's rest. You need to be able to shut off and just let spirit sort of go, okay, here's what we need to do with your physical body to help you relax and to help you feel that connection. So
Nicely done. Very well done. Good messages. I love that. So, Veronica, I was picking up similar, but not exactly. They want you, your guides. What I was picking up from you is that what you're sensing, you're not believing, you have a little bit of disbelief, and you feel as though it's imposter syndrome. If you know what that means, like if you have abilities, but you say, nah, that could never be me. I could never actually hear the angel singing. That's not like you're doubting yourself. You think that you're being an imposter, but you're really not. It's just you're moving and changing and your awareness is opening. And they said, this is not imposter syndrome. What you are sensing is real and it is your own creation. And it's your own creation and your own wisdom that you're sensing. It's coming from you and it's guiding you. And they're saying to trust this. And I like where Gerald said to get some rest and to take away a lot of that. Wilma said it best. Get rid of the nonsense. There's so much more here that we are being shown and offered, that it's really important for us to just go within and listen to our own hearts. And this is what they're urging us to do. And this is what I feel that is important for you. Oh, imposter syndrome. Oh, geez, look what she said. Is my psychic nemesis at times. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, your psychic nemesis. Okay.
Yep.
Trust in yourself. Let go of that nonsense. Thank God Wilma was here, right? That word. Wilma knew it. Wilma's taking care of everybody in the whole chat. Isn't she? She knows.
I think so.
I'm like, I never write nonsense. Why am I writing nonsense? But it is the word of the day. So it says, trust what you're sensing is real and it's your creation and wisdom guiding you. And that's what I wrote down. I just wanted to make sure those words came out right. Thank you very much, Veronica. That was very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jennifer is next. She said she is here. So after Jennifer, I have Jennifer is here. I have Craig after Jennifer. We'll do Craig Dixon after Jennifer.
You're welcome, Andrea.
And then after Craig is Angie. So Angie, if you're still here, say hi. Hi, Jennifer. Thanks for coming. I love a message from my mom who passed 32 years ago. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Veronica. Okay. I'll take my turn.
Yeah, just do what you need to do.
If you're ready, go.
Yeah, if you're ready, go. Do it.
It's not about being ready or not. It's about somebody's loved one was so very kind and generous to share a message with me that was profound. And I always like to repeat it when I read for somebody who's crossed a long time ago. And they said, there's no time on the other side. And it doesn't matter how long ago in our time, they are there just as they were the moment that they passed away. When they passed away, their energy is right here next to you. They don't go anywhere and they don't fade off into the distance because our time is passing. It has nothing. They're here and they're always right here. Their energy is always with you. And so the time that they're gone does not equal a distance for them. Their energy softens and their energy changes, but their energy is always with us. So I'm going to tap in and see what Judy wants to say. Go ahead, guys.
I think Judy is, I always love it when I get this King of Wands. It's like, go over there, stop arguing, go, move, go, do it, go. And so Judy is suggesting perhaps you go over there or move. It's part of it's getting over the fact that you don't think that you have enough to be able to make that change. You do. Opportunities will present themselves. Jennifer, okay, all right. Judy is, being very forceful. You are more powerful, Jennifer, than what you let on and what you let out and what you realize. For goodness sake, lean into that power. Be all that. You are all that. And Judy's going, I did not raise a weakling. I raised a high priestess, someone who has all of the power. And that power is great because it gives you the ability to make sense out of craziness and weirdness and things that are just confusing. You can do that. And as Jean said, is if you're not sure, check in with your mom. She's available. So, all right, Deb.
So, Gerald King told you to go over there. This night is telling you to ride through that entrance. Go through the door. Do the thing. Whatever it is. Get up and do it. Just do it. Quit holding on. Don't hang on to that.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go. Let it go and go into the new thing. Let yourself be propelled forward. If you're not being propelled forward, get up and go there. You've been doing all the work. It's a 7 of Pentacles. You've been doing the work. Now is your time to sit down and listen to the message. This is the Page of Wands. And she is right there with you. She wants you to know that she is continuing to give you the messages. And even though you miss her and you miss the hugs and the physical contact, like has been said, it's no time has passed for her. So we are having to deal with that part of physically not having them in our presence. So your mom wants you to know she's still there. She's still bringing you the message. She wants you to sit down in that swing and listen to it.
Well done, you guys. Man, I'm telling you, as Deb was saying her message, I was writing that exact same thing as it was coming out of Deb's mouth. It's very beautiful, Jennifer. Your mother loves you so very much. She is very much a part of your life right now. She said she can still be a mother to you from where she is. She also said that she has been guiding you and placing things in your path ever since she's passed. She said there are no coincidences. Like you say, oh, isn't that a coincidence? Or oh, isn't that lucky? No, it's your mom. She's been working with you and directing you and mothering you from the other side. She said that the messages and the synchronicities and the things that remind you of her, if you see like a flower, you say, oh, she always loved those flowers. That is actually from your mom. If you hear a song or if she places things in your path so that you're reminded of her, so that you know that she's still around you. This is her energy affecting things around you. And she just wants you to know she is not very far. She is right here with you. She will always be your mother. And to embrace that, and she wants you to be in conversation with her as well. But yeah, she's a lovely, very very loving mother, Judy is, and wants to be able to still mother, still guide, and very hands-on, very hands-on. It's just that's a good way to describe it. Whew, very nice, Jennifer.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. Okay, so Craig, you wore me down. Let's see, Craig. Craig says, does Clara enjoy the movies I show her in our time together? So let's just tune into Clara and see what she has to say. Oh, Jennifer says, yes, she is a hands-on mom. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're very welcome. You're welcome, Jennifer. So let's see what Clara has to say. So do you mind if I jump in first?
Go for it.
She's coming through pretty quickly. She's saying that She says that if you enjoy the movies, then she enjoys the um, the emotion and the elevated energy. She said that she, in not in her human incarnate, can appreciate a film the way that you can in your human existence. When you enjoy the movie and you laugh or you say, "Oh, remember that," or "Oh, yeah," and it really stimulates your memories and your nostalgia almost. It stimulates your nostalgia, and it's so neat to remember these movies, and she likes the way that it makes you react, and this is what part she enjoys.
I got a very similar message, Jean. It's very much I asked if she enjoys the movies, and the answer was no. It's you enjoy the movies, and therefore she enjoys you enjoying the movies. It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter what you watch because it's the energy that is that she likes. So, yeah.
And that's exactly what I got too. I got the Sea Beacon Fairy. That's guidance, but from where? So that's, yeah, she enjoys it through you. Marie Masquerade, glamour, intrigue, drama. She likes all the trappings of Hollywood, the movie magic. It's that part is what she loves, and it brings back the memories to her. The dried flower fairy represents precious memories, so it's dear to her because of her memories of making movies and to bring enjoyment to the people. And that's what she's getting from it, is that magic that is from the movies is giving you enjoyment, and that's how she is experiencing it.
Yeah, and he said music does it too. There is as and I'll just toss this out there, Craig, as I'm looking at my cards. Um, be careful about it comes with a bit of a cautionary tale. Don't be picking movies that you think she will like, because then that's giving her the power. Don't do that. Use caution with that. Do the things that make you happy and that bring you joy, and because that keeps you here and now and keeps you in the moment. Whereas if you're thinking, oh, it's for someone else, that's a little wobbly. It gets murky. Instead of it's like it gets fuzzy. It's like when the TV antennas aren't quite accurate. So you do you, boo, and have and enjoy that, and enjoy sharing it with.
Yes, and that's what when she really enjoys it is when it's something that you love.
Yes, yeah, and music does it too. Great.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine there's a lot of movies, a lot of music that you like, and keep that on. Keep lifting your spirits. So,
Well, thank you very much, Craig, for your question. That was
yeah.
really sweet. And I didn't see anything back from Angie. If Angie's here, you can still let me know. If not, is Ellen R here? Ellen R, are you still here? Angie or Ellen R, are either of you still here? And I understand if you have to leave, that's fine. I just don't want to read if you're not here. So let me see. Who is the last one to? Some people say if you have time, you
Ellen's
know.
here.
Eleanor is here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ellen is here. Good.
And by the way, Craig, there's some good music in the 70s and the 80s. And you better be dancing while you're listening to it, dude.
Okay, thanks, Ellen R. And Ellen will be the last reading for tonight. Message. So could I have a message from Spirit, please? Yes, Ellen R. You're so sweet.
Eleanor, it feels like Spirit is telling you you've had some successes and you've had some celebrations. This is the world. And now you're going to be moving on to the next great adventure. This is the Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups holding out her heart, which is beautiful. Leading with your heart, which is wonderful because the final portion of that message is the Chariot, which suggests pay attention to your dreams. And I would also say keep your heart and your emotions and your energies focused, because that way you can actually enjoy the ride instead of it being chaotic. Feel it's an adventure. So it's like woohoo! I'm actually, it's funny because Ellen, I'm now picturing you with with the scarf on, and you were speeding down the highway with your scarf, flying in the back, just all having a good time. So enjoy that, giggle, laugh, and it may be hard work, but still enjoy it and laugh and enjoy it. So yeah.
So the first card that I got for you, Ellen, is the Druid, to hold space. I know you said lots of dreams lately, seems to be clearing old memories. So that's that part of that. You're holding space. The great teacher wants you to learn from those experiences. That's why you're remembering. So you can take the lesson away. And once you get that lesson firmly in mind, be the shield maiden. Focus on what you need to do and what serves you and makes you happy, brings you joy. Look for that. And all through that, the animal guardian is with you, telling you to trust your instincts, trust yourself. You know the way you're supposed to go. And that's what you're doing now. You're centering yourself, you're remembering, and you're setting your focus. Trust yourself. You can do it. Trust yourself.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it when we all think like this. So, Ellen, what I was picking up from Spirit that is guiding you, which is exactly what Gerald said. And I have myself on mute so that you don't hear me scribbling. But it was exactly what Gerald said, and I had written it down before he said it, just so everybody knows. It says things are changing. And what did you say? I don't know. It was very similar to that. Yeah. Things are changing. They came out very forcefully, and that was like very important. Things are changing. Things are changing. Go with the flow and don't be in fear. Go with the flow and don't be in fear. Go with the changes. Things are changing. The Pluto is moving into Aquarius. Things are changing. There's changes going on, and they just want you to kind of go with the flow and don't be in fear. And they said to trust everything will be okay. They want you to trust that everything will be okay. They really don't want you to be in fear or to be resistant, because that will allow you to go with the flow and move in the direction that they need you to move. They said, you've got this. Oh, you've gotten this far, and you will see the outcome. You will see the other side of whatever this is that you're moving through. And you will be able to enjoy celebrations and good times. That this energy is changing. You will be changing. They want you to move with the changes and go with the flow, and don't be in fear. It's okay to be wondering and to be, curious and to be unsure of what might be happening, but don't be in fear. Look at it as an adventure. Look at it as a journey. but trust everything will be okay is what they said. They really have your back. They have our back. This is all of humanity is here on this earth right now while all of these astrological changes are going on. The vibration and the frequency on earth is changing, and we, all of us here in this chat who are listening and listening later, are part of it. We are all here to help guide and to move through it. And L and R, they're telling me that things are changing. It was so very powerful, and I just love the emotion and the movement that they showed me with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that was very beautiful. Thank you, L and R.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me see. Did I say that she says she had lots of dreams lately and seems to be clearing old memories? And then Ellen also said, Gerald, she loves that vision. And
Yeah.
she says, thank you, Deb H.
Drive
Okay.
responsibly.
Very nice. So somebody has suggested one card for the collective. Would you guys like to do that to end?
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm going to pick from the Radical Abundance cards. And here we
I'm
go.
going to use angels and ancestors.
Possibilities. For the weekend, pay attention to all the possibilities. Okay. Be your own unicorn and your own unicorn butterfly and your own butterfly. Get your wings. Put on the colors that make you extremely happy. Own it.
The card I got is the Hermit. Retreat and recharge. Give yourself a break. Whatever it is that you do to make yourself feel better and feel more energized, do that. If it's meditating, if it's painting, if it's going out in nature, if it's sitting at home and reading a book, whatever it is, do that and make yourself ready for the week ahead.
Yes.
That's right. It's time. I mean, it's necessary for us to take that time for ourselves to regenerate and renew and rejuvenate. It's very and it's so important that the card I pulled was balance. It says balance, and I think I have to have a magnifying glass. It says, "Thank you, angels, for bringing my life into balance." So this is the Angel Oracle deck from Kyle Gray, and balance, and she has I don't know if you can see, that's the I don't know a scale. It's a scale there that she's holding, and to work on balance. And that's what it is. It's yin and yang. It's hot and cold. It's everything in balance. It's feminine and masculine. It's everything in balance. And to make sure that Wilma says, don't pay attention to any of that no nonsense. No, don't pay attention to any nonsense. No, everybody can remember that, and you'll be getting it. Oh, that's nonsense. I don't need to deal with that. It's really very important, you guys, to work on our energy. But thank you very much, Gerald, for coming and joining us, and Deb for coming and joining us. I really enjoyed reading together. It was so high vibration. I am buzzing all over. It's really great.
Me too. Me too.
So where will you be next, Gerald? I have a feeling you might have a card or two or a.
Well, on Tuesday on TarotStache, I'm having a casual. It's at 4:30, and the lovely Sun Psychic Jean will be there. So I think you should be there too, everybody. So make sure you like and subscribe. And that's at 4:30 on Tuesday. So we're going to have a nice conversation. And then also on Monday, I have a casual with Terry from Holding Your Space, and that's at 2:00. So just, y'all know the routine. Like and subscribe. I put everything on my community tab. So there you go.
We appreciate that very much. Thank you, Gerald. And Deb, what's coming up for you?
Well, I ordinarily have Bayer on my channel on Tuesday, every other Tuesday, but she has plans this week. So we'll be back next week for that. But earlier in the day on Tuesday, I will be a guest with Cardamancy Mesquite Angela on Heather Indigo Jaguar's channel.
Oh, that
Oh,
sounds
nice.
like fun. Very nice. Very
Nice.
nice. Wow. So I will be back on, I have private readings on Saturday, but on Sunday, I'll be back with Terry Suzuki. We'll be pinching, filling in for Allie's Heart and Soul Connected. Usually we're on there and doing psychic readings, but Allie is in Sedona now. So Terry and I are going to get together and hopefully maybe Allie might be able to jump in. She's not really sure of the schedule. So we said, if you can pop in, pop in. So we'll just be there. And then after that, I will have Valerie from Illumination Portal on my channel at
Nice.
2:30 Eastern on Sunday. And she'll be catching us up on all of that planetary alignment. So Ellen R., make sure you're there.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll be doing some psychic and spiritual readings as well. And it's really beautiful the way that Val balances and mixes that up. It'll be a really fun weekend. So I am looking forward to it. And thank you all again very much. Have a wonderful Friday night and a wonderful weekend. Take care, everybody.
Bye.